I'm a Maryland grad, so we don't, that's the real U of M to me.
Go, just for you, Judge, go Terps.
There we go. Now we're talking.
But as long as you didn't say Ohio State, we're good.
No.
We can mutually dislike them.
That's it. Exactly.
But anyway.
Sure.
Okay, you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Eric Naslund, 42648, appearing on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Hi, Your Honor. My name is Kelly Reddock.
All right. And where are we on this case?
Well, I spoke to the defendant and my clients, and I believe we have a consent judgment. I was just writing it up. If she's willing to sign it, we're changing the writ date to February 15th of 26, which gives her a little bit of extra time to remain in the property. She does agree that she owes the back rent.
Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes. Your Honor.
You agree you owe it?
Yes.
All right. And the 15th, I mean, are you looking for additional time to find someplace or you're going to try to get this paid?
And then find some place, Your Honor.
Okay, that's really what the intent here is. All right, let me ask you this then. Is that going to be enough time for you? Because I think you, if I'm calling correctly, and maybe my memory is failing, you had a little one. You have it 8 years old?
You're right. That's correct.
See, I told you I could.
Judge, you ought to get on Jeopardy with that memory.
Yeah, no, Jeopardy is the
That's pretty good at our age.
Yes, indeed. All right. And so let me ask you this. And I'm not trying to upset the deal that the folks have come to. Are you going to relax? All right. It's okay. Is that going to be enough time for you or?
I hope so. I don't know. As much time as I could get is great, but I appreciate them extending it to that point because I know that's not something they have to do or you have to do.
Okay, let me ask this.
Okay.
Your little one is in school?
Yes.
Second?
Third grade.
Third grade. It's been a while for me with little ones. His life's going to be upset anyway, right?
Mhm.
Do you have funds at all to try to do anything?
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so what I was just wondering, I don't know if there's if she could pay a little bit of something and try to get to, I guess they have midwinter breaks or whatever. I just don't want the child's schooling interrupted if we can help it. But I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to upset the arrangement. I just, do you know when that is?
The break.
Yeah.
The calendar. It's in February.
Yeah, that's what I
It's the
thought.
weekend of the 5th. Oh, I believe it's the 16th, like the 16th through the 20th.
16th through the 20th is the break.
I believe so.
Okay, so maybe we hit this about right then. Okay. Because there's going to be a lot of adjustment there, right?
Yeah, you're right.
The 15th is a Sunday.
And so nothing would happen. 15th is a Sunday. There's a holiday, so you can't do anything. And so the 17th is the earliest that they could act. So
That we could get a writ, yeah.
yeah. So, and then that's going to take a little bit of time, but at least if you're going that week,
I can put the 17th on it because that's the first court date.
Can we do this? Can we give her to the 20th? That way she has that week clear that the child is out to do what she needs to do. And then if you need to get a writ, you can get a writ.
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't have to. I mean, I just have to be available to sign it.
It's already 8 months
Pardon?
without any payment. 8 months without any,
I'm asking for 4 days.
I know. As a landlord, I, sacrifice 8 months payment.
4 days.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
All right. So you read that over. Do you agree with, you understand what you're signing there?
I believe so.
Do you want to take some time? I mean, I can pass it briefly and let you look it over and read it carefully. You want me to do that for you?
I believe the attorney, I believe he explained to me the document satisfactory.
Okay.
That I have until the 17th now, right? The 20th
20th
now.
now.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, to vacate the premises.
Vacate or pay the amount by the.
Or pay the amount by that time.
Correct.
If you pay the amount by that time, you can stay. If you
Gotcha.
don't pay the amount, you got to be out by that time.
Okay.
If I may, Your Honor, just take a second. The past due rent amount is 26,400. There's an additional 817.93, which is a water bill. So it's, as it stands, it's 27,217.93. I didn't add a filing fee or an attorney fee because the amount is such, it doesn't really make a lot of difference. And I did explain, and maybe I didn't, but there's a 3 business day right to rescind, which I put as January 21st. You could write a letter to the court and say that you wanted them to reconsider or set this aside. You would have to have a good cause, something beyond a change of mind or change of heart, just something that the court could consider within that time period. And they would look at this again in our agreement today.
Okay.
Um,
I understand this then.
You understand that?
Yeah.
we're both Michigan grads. We sort of bonded in the hallway over.
University of Michigan?
Yes.
Sorry to hear that. I'm a Maryland grad, so we don't, that's the real U of M to me.
Go, just for you, Judge, go Terps.
There we go. Now we're talking.
But as long as you didn't say Ohio State, we're good.
No.
We can mutually dislike them.
That's it. Exactly.
But anyway,
Sure.
Okay, you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
But I don't know where to sign.
It's down at the bottom. There's a little box
Oh.
down there that say defendant.
well, it's defendant. You're
Oh,
representing yourself.
sorry.
And you don't have any other questions on this, correct?
No, Your
I will grant judgment. I will sign off on the consent judgment. And ma'am, I would just indicate to you that so that we're clear on that, you do have 3 business days to think about this. If you believe that there's some right you didn't assert, some misunderstanding, some confusion on your part, you have those 3 business days in which to file a motion before this court. That doesn't mean that I would grant it, but you have those 3 business days.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you and the little guy.
Thank you.
All right, take care of yourself.
I have 2 more, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Is it Blue Heron? Yeah. Blue Heron Point versus Omar, is it Kimisoro? Soko. Yeah.
Again, Eric Naslin on behalf of the plaintiff. I did not locate a defendant earlier in the hallway.
Soko, no response. Would you like to take a default? If you would, please raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth,
Yes,
nothing
Your
but
Honor.
the truth, so help you God. Go ahead.
Yes. Let me just pull up they send me a proposed judgment. And they're indicating that there is rent to retain in the amount of $3759.54, $170 in taxable costs for a total of $3929.54, and a writ date of Monday, January 26, 26.
All right. Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession, redemption. In the amount requested with the writ issue in 10 days.
Thank you. I'll either prepare it or have them submit it.
That's fine.
Thank
Blue Heron Point versus Crystal McKinsey.
Again, Eric Naslin for the plaintiff.
Your name?
Crystal McKinsey.
All right. And where are we on this case?
So I talked to the manager this morning and I was asking the lawyer here, I had a payment plan that I wanted to, but he was saying he would make a phone call. He didn't. I don't know if it'll be granted or not. So I don't know.
I don't have a manager here.
Got it.
Respectfully, I'd leave it to the court's discretion. If you want to set it for another hearing, I think that'll
Yeah.
give her a little time. And
Did you pay the 2,000?
No, Your Honor, I have it in my pocket right now. I had my weeks mixed up. It was actually this week. I wanted to pay the 2,000 and then 1,500 next week and then 2,000 after that. That followed.
is that on an escrow order, Your Honor?
It was not on an escrow order. We had the initial hearing and she had indicated, that was on January 9th. And she indicated she was going to pay 2,000 by the 13th.
Yes, I did. Yes.
And so she says she has that with her now. So
I don't have the money order. I didn't have time to stop and get the money order, but I do have the money to.
I would just
Take it
suggest
today.
if
David, the manager, I spoke with him before I left and he told me to bring it to Blue Heron in the morning.
oh, tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
if you want to give us an adjourn date, Your Honor.
I will.
And I think that'll go a long way to
To wrapping
get out
it
a
up,
deal. Yeah.
because you were and what day were you gonna try to pay the 1,500?
You talking about today?
2,000 today,
Yeah.
And then you were-
23rd, I think it is.
you were gonna pay 1,500,
On the 23rd,
okay, and then,
another 2,000 on
Follow-
30th.
oh, okay, so you're gonna be,
And then
and then
I was
your
gonna-
problem is you're gonna be clicking into February, but still,
Exactly,
but
and
you'll
then I-
have wiped out about $5,000.
Yeah, and I was gonna.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn this actually to the 30th. I'm gonna give you 2 weeks out.
Thank
I believe that you're gonna make those payments.
Thank you.
That it won't be as what time?
you.
So January 30th, 2026, 2 p.m.
Thank you.
That's fine. Thank you
All right.
very much. Your
Thank you, sir. Have a good one. Court does call the case of Arbor House versus Trayvon Modoc.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City Council on behalf of plaintiff.
Modoc, come on up, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
All right, your name?
Cota, AJ Cota.
Where do you live?
My property is in Saline.
No, I was
I
looking
don't think that's
for
this.
Trayvon Murdoch.
Oh, I'm
Modoc.
sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
not you? Okay. Modoc, they're not here. Mr. Katz, you want to take a default?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand.
Oh, you want me to turn on my video? Get my laptop open. One second. Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, there you go. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead, sir.
Your Honor, this is a non-payment rent possession case, second hearing. Defendant appeared last week. There's currently a balance. He did make a significant payment. There's currently a balance in total of $622 currently. At this time requesting a default judgment with a writ date of the January 26th.
Judgment to the plaintiff. By default,
you, Your
for
Honor.
possession, redemption amount, the amount requested, writ issue 10 days. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. You do the same. Ridgewood Ypsilanti LLC versus Alyssa Franklin.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mark Schlesinger appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Alyssa Franklin? No response. Would you like to take a default, sir?
I would, Judge.
Well, I don't know why she's. She had DHS. Did your client get the 1,000 that she was going to pay on the 16th?
She did
today?
not. I will say that my client called me this morning and that she had received money. She said she heard from Miss Hawk and she was this afternoon. I will also say that Miss Hawk moved in and hasn't made a payment since she moved in, so I'm not sure if that's an empty promise.
Got it. Okay, go ahead.
Thanks, Judge. Judge, this is a plaintiff request based on defendant's failure. Based on defendant's failure to request a default judgment for possession and money. Same figures would apply for both, Judge. Rent to retain / damage, $3,068.48. Court costs $224.50. Total to retain / total damages, $3,292.98 with the writ to issue after 1/26/26.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession and money, redemption amount, money judgment, any amount requested with the writ issue in 10 days.
Apologize, Judge. Thanks. Have a great weekend, okay?
You okay? You do the same, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Legends of Rosewood Villa versus Leonardo Zuniga.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jackie Snyder Potter for the plaintiff.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Her name?
Leonardo Zuniga.
All right. And where are we on this?
Okay,
So-
so
Go ahead.
Go ahead, counsel.
he did make a pretty big payment. It looks like of $1,720 on the 13th. So he is down to a total of $2,759.90, including court costs.
Okay, he told me he was going to pay 2617. What happened?
I did pay the 2617,
Is that what?
and the current cost is 2,700 for January cost.
What? He paid $1,720.
No, I'm sorry.
You're saying you paid more than that?
Yes, I paid 2,700.
When did
He's
you
saying
pay
you paid
that?
2,000. He's saying you paid 2,700.
When did he pay that?
When did you do it
Uh,
all at once?
Yes, it was a single check, and I deposited on Saturday.
On Saturday.
I have the 13th. That's what I have is the 1720. And that would have been Saturday.
Well, that's about $1,000 difference.
Yeah,
They were
it
talking
It
there.
is.
Big difference.
Um,
I talked to the landlord yesterday, and if I may, I got the total amount owed at this point is 1 second.
they sent you a message saying what it was?
Yes, 1 second. 2,757 with 90 cents.
2,700
57, 90 cents.
Yeah.
is what you owe.
Yes.
Is that what you come to, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, I guess if the bottom line works out, I guess I'm not sure.
Yes. So that's my plan is to get that paid by the 30th.
By the 30th?
Yes.
Counsel? I'll tell you what I'll do, because nobody's disputing the issue. The total amount owed, you said, counsel, is
$757.90.
$2,057.90.
I agree.
Okay, and you agree with that. So I'm gonna find no tribal issue after hearing. I'm gonna grant a judgment for possession in that amount with the writ to issue the 30th.
Okay.
So I'm gonna extend the time and give you to the end of the month to get it paid.
Appreciate that.
All right?
Thank you so much.
All right, you take care.
Bye.
Your Honor, I will still get that submitted. Do you still want me to email it to Anne even though she's out?
You might wanna Send it to Ms. Hartwick.
Got it.
She'll put her email in.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Legends of Rosewood Village versus Awad. That matters dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor. They did pay in full.
What'd you say?
Thank you, Your Honor. They did pay in full.
Yes. All right. Take care. Trudy Avery versus Terry Kurth. Ben.
There's no attorneys on it.
Yeah, now. Trudy Avery. Terry Kurth, Courtney Kurth. I granted the motion to set it aside. Neither party appeared. Case dismissed. Angela Chen versus Janelle Smith.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Angela Chen here.
All right, thank you. Your name, ma'am?
Janelle Smith.
All right. And where are we on this? This is a termination case.
Correct, Your Honor.
And the basis for the termination is?
Basis of the termination is lease agreement has ended, and also, you know, there's the tenant has been having you know, problems being able to pay for rent, and she has like 2 years worth of rent payment and utilities that has accrued.
So is the lease ended?
I never had a lease with her, and the whole thing was back in September. I had a fire at the house. The fire department came out, and the city ended up saying that the house was uninhabitable because the toilet fell through. Angela let me stay there for free, but what happened was when the fire department came out and they saw that the toilet was falling through, that the fire was in the wall, her father, which we were on the call last week, got upset about it, and the city came out and said that the house, I couldn't live there. So that's what the situation is with this.
And may I add on to this? We've tried to work with Janelle to try and find a time for maintenance. And we've done a lot of maintenance, and we're actually actively working with the city. But however, because she hasn't been very cooperative, she hasn't really responded to my text on, like, I asked her, like, what is her availability? Can I provide contractors to come in? She never really replied back to me, and I have text messages and screenshots to show that case.
First thing is I guess my first question is the house registered with the city to rent?
So I gave.
Hold on. Yes, ma'am. Ms. Chen?
Yes, we are actively working with the city, and we got approval with the city last year. And, you know, everything was, last year or 2 years ago.
Does it have a current valid certificate of compliance?
Not currently. We're working with the city to, but because of the repairs that Janelle mentioned, that we need to fix the subflooring on the toilet, that was one of the biggest issue. But because we can't have access to the premise, and you know, my father has been a lot of the.
I don't know who can't. I mean, there are ways of getting access to the premises, even if he disagrees to get access. So I'm not sure.
That was not what happened. He came in, he changed the locks.
Who changed the locks?
Her father. The city came out.
When?
This happened in December. I submitted all the paperwork from the city and everything, how he came out.
Yeah, that's fine, but
he came and he removed my things.
He what?
And he removed my belongings.
May
And
I
the guy,
interject, Your Honor? During that time, this is an emergency situation. We had to have, the boiler is out and we had to have, there was no heat in the house. And this is back in November. And I could give you the specific dates. I've let Janelle know beforehand that my father was going to be on premise. I gave her a 24-hour heads up and let her knew. And she knows that it is like.
Ma'am, I'm just gonna stop you. Were the locks changed?
The locks, like my father mentioned that there were no access to the premise, and he
I don't
can't.
know what that means. Did he change the locks?
He did, yes, correct. From my understanding.
Why?
But because he couldn't get in the premise, but he did provide Janelle with the key, the new key.
Did he give you a key?
no, what happened was the police came because he showed up unannounced. I came home, he pushed me out the house. The police came and he changed the locks and they made him take the lock off and put the initial lock back on. That's what happened when the police came.
But we never have access to like we're not able to have access to do any repairs in this case. And he did tell the police that he was going to give the keys to you, right, Janelle?
No, they made him, the city guy was in the police and they made him put the original lock back on.
All right. So are you requesting a money judgment in this case?
In this case, I would love to just have a motion to evict the tenant.
Because you requested a money judgment on this case, and there's going to be a huge problem with that. The other question is, I guess.
Yes, I did. We request a money judgment because I've always been in contact with Janelle. I always provide a clear payment ledger with her during that time, and all those are forwarded through email.
So, ma'am, did you file this complaint?
My father and I, yes, we filed the complaint.
Okay. And that's David, is your
Correct.
father?
That's right. My father's name is David.
Who owns the property?
I own the property, but recently we just filed to in a joint ownership on the property.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm sure recently because he got called out last week. I'm concerned about some of the allegations that are made in here. There was a lease.
Mm-hmm. That lease was.
And the lease has expired?
I never had a lease.
No, Janelle, you have a copy.
So what happened was.
2023, it is in your email.
In 2023, that went through 2024?
Correct. You can refer back to your email, Janelle. This was
Came out and did an inspection and said that the house.
When did they do the inspection?
They came back in September. They came in December, and what they said was
December of
2025, like December 9th or 10th. And what they said was they were like, everyone needs to be on the same lease. What her father told us was that we all have to say that we're related, everyone, because it was a rooming house, and they said it was an illegal rooming house.
Oh my God. Are you
Because
kidding me?
it's
So,
not zoned for that. And I put that in,
no, I saw that, but so how many people were renting this place?
there were 6.
No,
Is that right, Miss Jen?
no, there isn't that many people. There's right now three other people living there.
Mm,
Yes, yes, it is.
But your certificate was for a single family dwelling, right?
Uh, when I had the certificate, I used to live on premise, and it was
But you
yes,
lived
it's
on the
now
premises. Okay.
yes.
So that I get.
But then now because I'm no longer, yes, you're right. We have to be a single family home.
Right, because you're not on the premises. I get
Correct.
that.
Yes.
So when did you leave the premises? Jeez.
So this was around 2020.
Okay.
that's incorrect. I moved in September of 2019. She did not live there. I lived with 4 or 5 other people.
Well, if she says she was residing there, I'm not gonna go back that far. It doesn't really
Yeah,
matter, because at some point she moves out. When she moves out, that's when the character of the premises change, and it has to be something different once she leaves. So whether she was there or not in it's irrelevant, quite frankly, for what I have here, but.
And we've been very generous to Janelle. We've let her stay there due to, I know she had a lot of hardships with trying to get financial aid and having.
Ma'am, well, there's one thing in being generous, and there's also another thing in saying you can stay here, but I'm not gonna follow the law. Those are very different things, and I'm not saying they're mutually exclusive, but they are very different things. And the question is from the court standpoint, is you're terminating her tenancy. Are there other people still residing in the place?
Yes.
I'm open to terminating everyone's tenancy, but yes,
Well,
there
you can
is.
go ahead and do
They
that.
are.
I'm trying to figure out, ma'am, why, if I have a group of people living on the premises and or at some point would have been informed by the city that it's a single family dwelling, why I have one
Correct.
case for one tenant?
You are right. We are, currently, we never changed back to a single family dwelling in which, and the lease has been.
Yeah, but I get that. My question is why is this defendant here, but the others that are there not?
They are, so from they are allowed on the premise.
They being whom? These other tenants?
These other tenants.
What do you mean they're allowed on the premise?
They are, we have permission for them to live there.
From whom?
Oh, from me.
No. Let me try this again. The house is supposed to be a single family dwelling.
Yes.
The individuals, as I'm to understand it, are not a single family. You have basically rooms that are being rented.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have no certificate of compliance.
Not for this year.
Right. And then for whatever the reason, Ms. Smith is brought before the court for a termination of her lease or a termination of her tenancy.
Yes, correct.
And I'm trying to figure out why her and not the others.
The others have consistently, paying me, we have a rent arrangement with the other tenant, and they have been paying.
Okay, so maybe you really need to get an attorney,
Mhm.
because under the Ipsy City ordinance as well as state law, if you don't have a certificate of compliance, you can't charge rent. So if you're kicking her out because she won't pay rent, you can't do that under the Ipsy City ordinance because she doesn't have to pay rent because you don't have a certificate of compliance.
I understand, and we're working towards the compliance aspect and trying to get.
Okay,
this-
ma'am, I'm gonna let you know this. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because everybody's saying these things and I understand you say you understand, but I don't think you do understand. You guys could be in a whole lot of trouble, especially for the changing of the locks and the moving of her items from a place that she has. Could be in a lot of trouble because you're renting but evicting her and you don't have a certificate of occupancy. And the reason that you're evicting her in great part is because she's not paying her rent, but she's under no obligation if you don't have a certificate of compliance. And so I'm going to set this for a final settlement conference. Give me a date.
February 10th or.
I'll set it. No, that's fine. February 10th, 2026, 9 a.m. That is an in-person proceeding. There will be no appearances via Zoom. Everybody's going to have to be here. They're going to look me in the eyes and tell me what happened.
All right, thank
Because
you.
I'm not, there's something's real wrong here. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case, People versus Anuni Hazazi versus Deborah. There's a letter missing. Is it Shabath?
Hi,
Hello, what's your name?
Auni Hazazi.
Is your tenant here?
No, I'm the owner.
Pardon?
I'm the owner.
I know.
I didn't hear good.
Is
May
the
I have
tenant
my
here?
sister too?
Can't hear.
I have. Can I have my sister to translate and hear better than I do? Because I have these ears. She's here.
You need a translator? What language?
No English. My sister can help me. I don't hear enough. Yeah, it's okay.
No, I know. And that's what that equipment does.
I have the equipment here too.
All right. Can you hear me now, sir?
Yes.
A lot better.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Pieces are gonna have to be. Got it. Okay. Okay, do you know where the tenant is?
No.
No,
The-
you don't?
No. Since 9 days, I'm not seeing her. Maybe she left or, but she didn't give me the keys or something like that.
She didn't give you the keys.
No.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
You are the owner of the premises?
Yes.
You did not have a lease with this individual, but she was renting from you?
No. Just before 6 months, I used to give her receipt. Yeah.
Did you have a lease?
No,
There was no lease.
no. She's renting a
And
room
they,
in my house.
and you sent a 30-day notice
Yes.
for her to vacate?
Yeah.
She did not vacate to your knowledge?
No.
Or grant judgment for possession to the plaintiff by default with a writ to issue 10 days. So you need to go up front, fill out a judgment form, submit it back to the court by signature.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls the case People versus AJ Cota versus Don Burgess.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Your name?
AJ Cota.
Don Burgess, she here?
I have not seen her, Your Honor.
You've not seen her? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
This is a claim for non-payment of rent.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much is owing him back rent?
As on date, it's $5,898.66.
$5,866.
98.66 cents.
That doesn't include your court cost, does it?
It includes the court costs.
So how much is owing in rent?
So the rent is $2,850 is the late fees. That's for December. And the same is owed for the January as well. So 5,700, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
5,000 what?
700.
Plus you get cost of 161.25 is what I have.
Yes, Your Honor.
So that the total judgment amount will be $5,861.25.
Yes, Your Honor.
So I'll grant a judgment in that amount with a writ to issue in 10 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You need to fill out a judgment form and get it back to the court for my signature.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case of Jeffrey Patrick versus Kevin Rush. Patrick versus Rush. You don't have anything. Neither party appeared. Case dismissed. Court calls the case of the people, or not the people, Hasham Yassin versus Shannon Somerville. I have Hashim and Iris Yassin versus Shannon Somerville and Joseph Walters Jackson.
Hello, Your Honor.
How you doing? Well, I'm doing okay.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. All right, how much are you claiming is owed in rent?
Your Honor, in rent, she owes 1,323.
1,300 and what?
23.75. That's in rent. But there are other, after we took over the place, we looked it up and do all the repairs, the total will be 2,637.52.
Whoa. Are they no longer in the property?
No, you're gone.
You're gone. Then why am I here on this case?
I don't know. They owe rent, Your Honor.
He told me not to
You
pay.
just, ma'am,
Go ahead, sorry.
thank you for allowing me to go ahead in my courtroom.
She didn't pay the rent for October and November, Your Honor.
And you filed a case for judgment for possession.
No, I filed a case for judgment and for payment. The problem was that at the beginning, when I went to pay, they didn't charge me for the money money part.
If they didn't charge you, I can't give you a money judgment.
Your Honor, I already paid again the money part, and we are again with a new
I
debt.
don't have a receipt.
I have
Do you have, just hold on.
This case didn't unfold the way the landlord expected. What started as an eviction quickly turned into something much bigger: missing permits, changed locks, no certificate of compliance, and suddenly, the power shifts. The judge cuts straight through the excuses, reminding everyone that the law protects tenants too, especially when the rules are ignored. In this courtroom, ownership doesn't mean immunity. And today, the system made that crystal clear.